let's face it, Spain. It's not all about sitting next to the pool, walking down the beach, eating tostadas, or drinking canya. So in this video I'm going to give you 15 fun facts that you didn't know about Spain in 2021. Now remember, you need to stick around to the very end of this video because number 15, and what I'm going to do, I'm going to show you for number 15, is an absolute cracker. So number 1 is the fact that Spain, the geographical centre of Spain is Madrid. Madrid is not only the capital, but it is a geographical centre. And what does that mean? It means if you go to Madrid, you'll find a place called Puerta del Sol, which is the Sun Gate, which is basically the geographical centre of the country. Next is the highest mountain in Spain isn't actually in the Spanish peninsula. It's actually on the island of Tenerife. Now if you can see in the comment what the name of the volcano is on the island of Tenerife. And another fun fact about this is it actually turns the sand black in Tenerife. The sand isn't white, it isn't golden brown, it isn't, you know, the lovely colour of sand that you usually get everywhere else in Spain. It's actually black. Next is the fact that UNESCO has got 44 World Heritage Sites here in Spain. Now we all know about the cathedral in Barcelona that was started to get built. It was started in 1882. This takes the Spaniards' concept of mañana, mañana, mañana to a whole new different level because it isn't going to be ready until 2020 something or other. 5, no, it's not the great beaches. It is the fact that down by Santander there is the Sistine Chapel of prehistory. Now, if you want to see the link for the Sistine Chapel of prehistory, I'll drop that in the comment section. The Chapel of prehistory has prehistoric drawings in it basically, and it's one of the most, probably one of the most exciting places that I'm looking forward to seeing in 2021. Number 6 has to be my favourite of all. Without the Spaniards, without Spain, we would never have found out what on earth chocolate is. Could you imagine a world without chocolate in this day and age? Thanks to the Spanish links with the South Americas and with Africa, we now enjoy potatoes, avocado and chocolate. It wasn't until the 15th century that we found out what potatoes, avocado, sugar was, and they were all brought back to Europe from the Americas and Africa. Fun fact number 7 about Spain is Spain and Christmas. I absolutely love it. Spain and Christmas goes on forever. In Spain, they don't give their Christmas presents on Christmas Day. They give them on the day of the 3 wise men. One of the other crazy, fantastic facts about Spain at Christmas is at New Year. It's a tradition in Spain to eat 12 grapes at New Year. This then gives you luck for the following year. Someone can tell me in the comments, do Spaniards actually eat the whole 12 grapes in one go, or can you eat them one by one? I'm sure the tradition is you actually have to eat the 12 grapes at one time. And Spaniards swear that this gives them luck and good luck for the year that is just about to start. Fun fact number 8 about Spain is that Spaniards speak very loudly. No. Yeah, they do. They speak loudly, but I think that's one of the great things about Spanish culture. I think that's one of the things that you should embrace. They're not arguing with each other, they're not shouting at each other. They just speak very, very loudly. A bit like us Scottish sometimes. Number 9 fun fact about Spain is they're actually the biggest growers of saffron. Now, what is saffron one of the main ingredients for in Spain? Why do they use it? What's it called?
Paella.
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 Paella. Paella. Number 10 fun fact about Spain, and now this one is my favourite. Now, you know when you're a kid and you lose a tooth, the tooth fairy comes. Now when I was a kid, you maybe got around about 50 pence. Now when my brother, my middle brother, when his tooth fell out, he probably got around £2 or £3. When my youngest brother, when his tooth fell out, inflation had miraculously changed it to around about £10. Now work that out. Now here in Spain, they don't have the tooth fairy. They have a mouse. A mouse, you see. Yes, this goes all the way back to 1894, where the story was written for King Alfonso. So the tooth mouse, not fairy, mouse, is the tooth fairy, but it's not fairy, it's a mouse, in most Spanish-speaking countries, except not of all of Spain. In Catalonia, they're replaced by little angels. Kids aren't little angels. And in the Basque country, they changed the mouse to Mary of the Roof. Why is Mary on the roof? One of the things that we couldn't miss off the list is the fact that Spain has more than 8,000 beaches. British tourists come to Spain for the beaches. European tourists come to Spain for the beaches. Spanish tourists come to the beaches.
famous for its red wine, but surprisingly, Spanish vineyards grow mostly white grapes.
Fun fact number 13 about Spain is mad about football. If you look at some of the biggest clubs in the world, if you look at Barcelona, if you look at Real Madrid, if you look at Valencia, if you look at Sevilla, you know, there's these clubs that are absolutely massive within European football, and some of the best players in the world have played at Spanish football club level. Fact number 14 about Spain is the fact that Spain doesn't have any words with its national anthem. Now, if you're Scottish, you know the national anthem. If you're English, you know your national anthem. If you're American, you know your national anthem. Most countries have words with their national anthem. Spain, it's just music. And last but not least, one of the best and funniest ones of all, well, that's not really funny, it's quite serious to be honest, is the fact that number 15, fun fact about Spain, nudity is legal. Yes, nudity is entirely legal. There's lots of nudist beaches around about Spain. If that's your thing, go for it, I say. So, I wouldn't do it because with us being Scottish, you know, we've got really pale skin. I might have a nice tan on my head, but there's no way I'm getting my little tushy burnt with the sun. With that being said, hope you've enjoyed this video. Give it a thumbs up if you have. Share the video amongst your family and friends. I shall see you with Karen on the next video. Hasta luego. Spain. It's not all about sitting. I'm going to give you 15 fun facts at the very end of this video, because number 15, geographical centre of Spain is Madrid. If you go to Madrid, you'll find a place called Plaza del Sol in Spain on the island of Tenerife. And another fun fact, it isn't golden brown, it isn't, you know, the lovely colour. Not least, one of the best and funniest ones of all. We've got really pale skin. You might have a nice tan on my head, but there's no way. Give it a thumbs up if you have.